Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you all with a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 high-end foundations for dark and brown skin tones. This video is also in collaboration with SimplyKrystelle. I feel like she's like a little sister to me on YouTube. I freaking love her channel. I think she has an amazing personality along with being beautiful. She puts a lot of time and effort in her videos. I could tell, unlike me, where I just do stuff kind of on a whim, or if I get an idea that day, then I'll do it. But I could tell she plans out her videos. So she's going to be doing her top 5 drugstore foundations for dark and brown skin. So I'm doing the high end and she is doing the drugstore version. So let's just get right into it. Oh, and by the way, go check out her channel before I forget, and subscribe. I'm going to have her channel someplace on the screen where you can go to it, and I'm going to definitely have it down in the description below. But anyway, let's just get right into it. So the first foundation I'm going to show you is the Dior Skin, I believe it's Skin Forever or it's Forever Dior, I don't know. But this is the mattifying version. By the way, all foundations I'm going to show you are matte foundations because I have oily skin and I always go for a matte foundation. But anyway, they do have a glow foundation if you're interested in trying this, if you have more of a drier skin tone. But anyway, I freaking love this foundation. The shade matches me perfectly. This does not oxidize on me at all. This looks like skin. It definitely is matte. It also has SPF, so if you're one of those people who want SPF in your foundation, this is it. This is a very good luxury foundation. And I feel like this is not that expensive. It's like $55, 50, or I believe somewhere between like $49, $55. And to me, that's not expensive for a high-end foundation. They have a decent shade selection. You can find a shade if you are a brown or darker skin. Yes, I do feel like they possibly could probably add some more shades. They definitely, well, yeah, they could add some more shades, but the shades that they do have, they're great. Like, so far, everybody that I've seen who tried this foundation on, the shade matched them pretty good, and I never heard anyone say they had a hard time finding a shade in this Dior Forever foundation. And it is lightweight. Like, I really like this one. I believe, I can't remember, I think this is a full coverage foundation. If not, it's medium to full. You definitely could build this up, and I don't know if I mentioned it, I am in the shade 5N. Okay, y'all, and the second foundation I'm going to show y'all, this is my number one holy grail high-end foundation. And I know you're probably thinking, well, if it's your number one, why you didn't save it for last? But I wanted to show y'all something that I just got recently for number one. But this is a really good foundation. Like I said, this foundation is big. Like, I love this foundation, and it is the YSL All Hours foundation. This is a matte foundation. They do have one for a drier skin tone. When they first came out with this foundation, they did have a very decent shade selection, but I think as of last year they added even more shades, and when they added more shades, I decided to try warm coffee, because I am shade B75 is what I originally was wearing, and this is, I believe it's warm hazelnut. No, it's just hazelnut. And I also picked up warm coffee. Both of these shades match me like perfectly. Like, they blend into my skin and disappear. I don't know how I'm 2 different shades in this foundation, but I am, and I like both of them. This is a truly like beautiful foundation. It's a beautiful finish. I can't remember if this have SPF in it. Yes, it does have SPF in it. So again, it's another one that has SPF. If you're a person who just want SPF in your foundation, it's definitely in here. So do not worry. They have I feel like a damn good shade selection for high-end foundation. Like, I highly recommend this. This does not oxidize. Only thing is with the B75, it tends to run like a little bit red on me, but it's not too bad. I don't really like foundations with a red undertone, and the B85 warm coffee, I feel like it's a little bit more neutral. And if you know me, I always go for like foundations with neutral undertone, but I can wear both of them, and as you see, I do wear both of them. But anyway, I'm getting to my third favorite high-end foundation for dark skin. And if you watch YouTube a lot like I do, this one is mentioned a lot, and you're probably gonna already know what this one is. And this is the Lancôme Teint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation. This is another one where I have two different shades, but the one I have in front of me is 470 Suede. See, this is a dependable foundation. I know when I'm gonna wear this, I don't have to worry about it creasing up in my smile lines and breaking up around my nose because I wear sunglasses a lot. So a lot of times when you have sunglasses, or if you wear glasses, you know your foundation tends to separate like around your nose. This does not do this. Doesn't do it. This is very, very full coverage. This one has SPF 15 in it. This is a really good, dependable foundation. This is one of those foundations where it's like, if you want to go to the beach or someplace warm and you want to wear makeup or you want to have a foundation on, this is definitely it, because it's not going to separate. It's not going to be too drying. Like, this is that foundation for like this. You know what? This is a foundation that I would suggest someone take on vacation, where you want to take your vacation pictures and you still want to be cute and you still want to beat face and you still want to be comfortable. Because this is, even though it's full coverage, but it is still lightweight. And I think they have a great shade selection for darker and brown skin tones. So let's just get into my fourth favorite high-end foundation, and it is the Tom Ford Traceless Pore Perfecting Foundation. This is beautiful, like, and this is a soft matte. The newer one that they just came out with does not have SPF in it, but the original one does. I did a whole review on this, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about this one. But this one just looks so beautiful on my skin. And with the newer one, they did add a few shades, because the original one I am a shade chestnut, and the newer one I am, what is this? Mocha, and that's 10.5. And mocha is like spot on to my skin complexion. Like, I love this. This is like I said, it's a satin matte. This looks beautiful. Like, I love it. It's lightweight. It does not crease up. It's just a beautiful, beautiful foundation. Like, if you're interested and want to see how this look or how it wears, definitely check out the review I did on it. This is a beautiful foundation. It is Tom Ford, so you already know it is expensive. Out of all the foundations that I showed you all, this is the most expensive one. This is $88. You can still find the original one for $44 at department stores. It's not listed on Sephora, but you can, if you look hard enough, you definitely can find the original, and it's half off. But anyway, let's get to my fifth and final foundation, and this is the Chanel Ultra Le Teint All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. This is beautiful, and I know you're probably thinking, I know Chanel definitely don't have a nice shade selection if you're brown or dark. When I was looking on the website to purchase this, because I got mine from Bloomingdale's, I had a hard time picking my shade, because I had a few shades that I know that probably could have worked for me. But I was so confused anyway. I was confused, and I actually called Chanel, because when you check this foundation out, you would see the numbers has BR or BD in front of them, and that kind of confused me, where I didn't know which one to get. So the BR, just if anybody's wondering, stands for like a pinky reddish undertone, and the BD is more for like neutral golden undertone. That's what the lady said when I spoke to her on the phone. So I decided to go with shade BD 141. But anyway, when I was looking at the shades, I could have possibly went with 131, 132, 152. I was really, first I was having a hard decision going with either 132 or 152, but then when I seen they had a shade in between, I was like, okay, let me try this out. And I believe they have shades after the 152 for a high end, because you know Chanel is like one of the top of the line high end companies. You definitely will find a shade if you are my skin tone or darker. You don't have to worry about finding a shade. But anyway, this is a beautiful foundation. Like, this is gorgeous. And when I say this is matte, this is matte. Like, your foundation ain't going nowhere. I don't care how hot it is. Now, you know, with everything going on, everybody's wearing a face mask. I wore this one day when I had a mask on, and I wear like the typical, you know, like the blue and white mask. And I was like sweating, I was hot, and when I took my mask off, my face still looked good with this on. And you know, usually with the mask on, like around up in here, sometimes it can take your foundation off. My foundation still was on. I still look good. I still look just like I applied it earlier that day. This is a really, really beautiful foundation, and I'm so mad I didn't pick this up a long time ago, because as of lately, I've been dibbling and dabbing in Chanel products, and this is a really, really good foundation, and it's only $60. I know looking at it, it probably looked a little dark, because when I got home and I swatched it, I was like, maybe I should have went with a lighter shade. Once it settled, it started looking better and better on my skin. So I really, truly, highly, if that makes sense, truly highly, I really recommend that y'all go out and try this foundation. This is a good one. And I don't think this one has SPF. Oh, and another good thing about this one, this lightweight. It don't feel like you have anything on your face. Like, this is beautiful. And this is a medium coverage. You probably could build this up, but when I use this, I use like a pump and a half. It covered my face, and I was good for the rest of the day. But anyway, y'all, hopefully y'all all enjoyed this video. Hopefully, if you were looking to start indulging in high-end foundations, you kind of got an idea of what foundation you should get. If you have any questions about anything that I did not answer in this video, you can definitely ask me in the questions section, and I will answer. And don't forget to check out SimplyKrystele's video, because I'm excited to see what she said, what she picked for drugstore foundations. I don't really wear that many drugstore foundations, but when I do, I typically go for like L'Oreal, Maybelline, and Nyx. And like I said, I don't really wear that many drugstore foundations, but I am excited to see what she picked. And y'all, so yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and go check out my girl. Like I said, she is a sweetheart, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.